Fancy some figs? Minifigs. What's inside the Minifigs Monthly, the monthly LEGO minifigure subscription service? Don't be hypnotized by this rainbow packaging. Contained inside, you'll find yourself a handful of minifigures. Minifigs Monthly cuts out the middleman, so instead of having to go to the stores and buy the expensive sets just to get those minifigs, I'm guilty of that myself. Sometimes I bought sets that I knew I didn't have any interest in just to get the minifigs. And I realized how much I was spending on just the LEGO sets. Well, Minifigs Monthly does the next thing better. Instead of having to buy the sets, they'll deliver just the minifigures that contained inside those sets. You can click the link down below in the video description if you're interested to get one of these foil bags delivered to your door. With that being said, let's reach off to the camera here. Let's grab, you know what? Let's grab Old Red. Old Red's going to help us with this. I guess what we'll do is we'll cut from this end to this end here. And along the ways, I'm hoping I'm not going to cut one of these, my digits. Cutting the foil here on the top of the bag. Looking inside. I don't want to really peek just yet to see exactly what it is. I'm going to grab the first one, and it kind of based then on that, we'll have a good idea as to the kind of minifigs that we're going to be getting inside this bag. The first one has a sword, and though I'm drawing a bit of a blank looking at the minifigure, I'm not sure exactly who this is, but one good thing at least is themed on the back. They'll actually tell you exactly who this is from. So like, for example, this is Lloyd from the island. The set is Ninjago. The accessory is the golden machete. So we're going to go ahead and open this up right now. Dumping out the contents. Smooth like butter. There we go. Putting the golden machete into his hand. There we go. Sometimes my fingers are so slippery, I have a tough time holding on to these things. Let's do this way. That seems like a better idea. There we go. I didn't even manage to get that backwards. All right, there we go. There's Lloyd. Getting a closer look at Lloyd here. Some nice colorful costuming here. Mostly all in green. Just want to see if he's got actually printing on the back of his head, and he does. Seems a little bit more worrisome, Lloyd does, here on the back side of his face. He seems a little bit more determined on the front. I actually like this head sculpt just a little bit more. Looks like he also does have war paint, unless it's whiskers. Perhaps he's part cat. I don't think he's really part cat. Let's put Lloyd over here for a second. I'll come back to you, Lloyd. Stay there, please. Looking at the next one. Actually, we can stop for a second. Take a bit of an intermission. Your minifigs have arrived from Minifigs Monthly. Whether you're a LEGO fanatic, casual fan, or AFOL, that's adult fan of LEGO, we hope you enjoy this month's minifig pack. Joy awaits. You can follow them over on Instagram and TikTok at minifigs_monthly. You can also contact them, and if you're interested to subscribe to this service yourself, that's a lot of S's. You can go to www.cratejoy.com/subscription-box/ we're going to keep going, minifigs-monthly. If you were to write that on your arm, you probably would be going well into your thumb by now, unless you wrote really small, but it's there right there if you wanted to freeze it. Make note of it. I'll put the link also down below in the video description as well. Back to where we left off. Ooh, look at this guy. He's interesting. He looks like he's got a hoodie. He looks like he's the of the undead. Who is this? This is Scott. Once again, theme is Ninjago, and the accessories include a katana and scythe. I like the look of this one quite a lot. Dumping again the contents out. I wonder if you buy these, you specifically buy them as LEGO minifig baggies, or if they're bought for something else. Because, I mean, like, that's an ideal size. I have a lot of loose minifigs, as you probably could imagine by now. I would love to get myself little small baggies like this. If Minifigs is watching this video, let me know how they're buying their baggies. It's completely irrelevant. Anyways, we're going to move Scott over here, at least his baggie. I love the look of this one quite a lot. Kind of looks like he's some really cool zombie guy. I think I would love to hang out for him, if not for the risk. Of course, he's probably going to want to nibble on my arm. Scott, are you nibbling on my arm again? No. Anyways, flip this around. Oh, look at this one. So one side, he is concerned. He is wearing his mask, of course. Cross-contaminating. And then on the other side, he's got a big smiley face. So if you want to have that face instead, I kind of like this one. You know what we'll do is we'll take just a quick break and I'll spin this around. It really wasn't so much of a quick break. That was more just the blinking of the eye. Anyways, there's Scott. Now let's go ahead and get his weapons in his hand. He's got this really cool, elaborate-looking katana. If you were a Star Wars fan of Lego minifigures, you probably could use that as a really interesting hilt for a lightsaber. Look at that. It's like a little dragon hilt. And then the other thing he came included with was a glowing, well, somewhat the glowing plastic. It also came with a scythe. We're going to put that into his hand as well. Scott is a popular guy. Inviting him to parties, just watch that he doesn't start nibbling on your arm. Give him like hors d'oeuvres. Give him some veggie dip to worry about. Pulling out the next one. We have somebody with a breathing mask. I would imagine it's a girl, judging by the fact it's got the long hair. Not to make that assumption that every person has long hair has to be automatically a female. If you were to ask my daughter, the only time men should have long hair is when they're rock stars, like Kiss. My 5-year-old daughter. On the other side, this is Avatar Nia. I think it's Nia, N-Y-A, and Nia, from also Ninjago. Comes included with a spear gun. If you were to be building yourself like a little minifigure of Jason Voorhees, there are some out there. Not legitimate, obviously, not real Lego. That would make for a nice little harpoon gun you could display with like a Part 3 Jason Voorhees. I'm going to go ahead and put the harpoon gun. Why am I struggling so much here? Put the harpoon gun into her hand. It's all this excess moisturizer I end up using. She does have a breathing mask, and I would imagine that the breathing mask is not something, you can remove it if you want to. I mean, just to kind of show you what she looks like with the breathing mask, and then if you kind of wanted to get at least the idea of what she would look like without the breathing mask, you simply just flip the face around. This one is good, but not as good as Scott's. Scott's taking the trophy right now for my favorite minifigure from this set. Gonna put him over there, her over there. And we have, I think, one more. Let's take one more intermission here. Somebody's quickly like, I got to get to the bathroom. I've been holding it this whole time. Okay, you can go to the bathroom. Seriously, we're not going to wait for this person to come back from the washroom. They can rewind and see where they've left off. Got ourselves a sticker, a green minifig sticker. I'm going to put that in with my sticker album. Are they back yet? No, they're still in there. Probably washing their hands. I mean, that would be a quick bathroom break, by the way. If somebody was just to come back right now, I'd be questioning whether those hands are clean. Are those hands clean? No, the person's still not here yet. Okay, so the next one we have is J Forbidden. Is it Spinjitzu? Spinjitzu? Is that even an actual martial arts? We've got this. Oh, again, theme is Ninjago. Accessory is Electro Whip. Oh, that's pretty cool. Dumping again the contents out. And it is actually a whip, or at least in the sense that there's a chain connecting two neighboring villages together. This is the more angry village. This is the kind of village that just likes to, harvest their own crops, make their own bread. This village comes over all the time and just likes to steal all of those things. I would never really want to move to like this village. I think they really have some hard times dealing with this village here. Anyways, he's got a whip. That's pretty cool. I like that. Being that at least it is a real working chain, you can swing it back and forth. Just watch you don't hit yourself in the eye. And also J, let me just pick that up for a second. Good head sculpt. All the additional silver that's on. Oh wait, here comes the person from the bathroom break. Now normally I would have asked my daughter, I have to smell your hands just to make sure that you've washed your hands. In this case, sir, I'm not gonna smell your hands. He's making a sigh of relief. That makes two of us. I would not be smelling your hands. And then there's this head sculpt. Although really, like looking at them, the eyes, I guess, are really, well, there is a little bit of additional silver on the sides of the face. This one doesn't have it. I kind of like this one here. And look at the flames coming up the top of that one. Have they made yet a Lego minifigure of Ghost Rider? Asking for a friend. Okay, I'm asking for me. I think that would be fun. Just using the same sort of idea. That translucent green plastic. Use a pretty cool looking Ghost Rider. Anyways, let's have a look at the minifigures we got this time around. We did get ourselves a J from Ninjago. We did get ourselves Nia. I'm just grabbing the other ones here. I want to make sure. We did get Scott. And the first one we had to look at was Lloyd. Easily, though, for me, I'm going to put these other two down here. Sorry, guys. These two are my favorite. What I would have to say, Scott being the one that gets the trophy this time around for best minifigure inside. Speaking of minifigures inside, segueing it over to the card that we had to look at while that person was in the bathroom. I'm not going to smell your hands, sir. Don't worry. I know, that makes two of us. If you guys are interested and would like to get minifigures delivered to your doorstep, it's easy. You can click the link down below, www.cratejoy.com/subscription-box/minifigs-monthly. That's a lot to take in. That's a lot to write on your arm. Don't worry. I'll put the link down below in the video description. While you're also down there as well, if you did enjoy this video, hit it with a like. If you love the content that you're seeing here on this channel regularly, then make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. And if you also want to get notifications so you know every new video that's popping up on this channel, you can also turn on the bell notification. It's a 3-step process to guarantee that you're watching content here on a regular basis. And speaking of regular basis, there's definitely going to be a lot more videos coming your way. So as always, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.